Welcome to the Outdoor Test Kitchen Podcast. I'm your host, Seth, along with Tim, and together we'll be discussing all things cooking, camping, and everything in between. We've got an exciting episode in store for you this week, so let's get started. All right, guys, welcome. Hope everybody
guys
has had a awesome week. As you can tell, we're in a little different area.
Yep.
Sorry, I need some WD-40 on this chair.
You'll probably be hearing a lot of that today. No, yeah. As you can see, we redesigned the set.
Yes, completely.
No, we're out at Purtis Creek.
Yes, we actually came out. We're camping. We're doing our Spooktacular Campout. And so, yes, we're obviously all
spooky.
Yes,
we're
decorated
spookified
for Halloween.
Because
even when you go camping and it's a holiday, you might as well take the time to dress the place up, and adds to the experience, I think.
I think it does too. It really does.
We've been having a great time.
Yeah,
and
we have.
I know some people may think it's a little over the top, but really not necessarily. It took up no more extra room than what we normally. Maybe one more case, but
not even, because really we just brought different stuff.
Yeah.
Usually we have 2 crates full.
Yeah. So, really we kind of, hey, that's why we plan these things out and make a list. I actually made one this time. So it worked out good. And I tell you what, the weather,
it's been great.
It's been great. It's been in the mid-70s during the day.
Yeah.
Perfect, short weather, fun activities. Of course, this park's got a good fishing lake, some good I'd say beginner trails, but they're fun.
Yeah. They're decent trails.
Several different fishing piers.
All
around the lake.
2 or 3.
I think there's 3 total here.
Yep.
It's been a good.
It is.
And they've got a nice little day area, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
A little swim area, but it has been a little cool to probably swim.
It has. And real quick, I want to comment on you talking about the decorations really setting the mood. Because not too long ago, we were talking about when you go out and eat, your experience is 80% of your opinion. So like when you go to a restaurant, or really anywhere, but we were talking about a restaurant. When you go to a restaurant, the service is 80% of what you judge on. So,
your service and your experience, overall experience. The decor,
how well you're treated by your server, or whoever would be taking care of your experience.
Yeah, it counts a lot. So you're right. If you're coming out on a holiday, do it up, have fun. The kids will love it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody will want to check it out. It just shows that you're having a good time. That's what it's all about, actually.
Think about it. If you just had a tent there, and you just had an awning, and your kitchen, our kitchen setup's pretty awesome anyways, but so it may not be the best example, but if it was downscaled, you wouldn't think, oh, it's Halloween.
No, but y'all will see. It is very Halloween.
You will.
So,
and y'all may be wondering, man, it's just like the first week of October. What are you doing? Well,
hey, I was thinking about that. Most people start putting their decorations up leading up to Halloween. They don't do it on just the day of Halloween.
That's true.
So, as soon as Halloween's done, people take them down, and then they put up the turkey.
Yeah, that's true.
And then as soon as the turkey's over, it's Christmas. Some people skip the turkey and just do Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? Yes, it's the first of Halloween, so we're going to decorate. We're camping. We may not be actually out on Halloween, so we might as well do it. We're in the month.
Exactly, and we want to be able to get the content out to you.
Yeah, and honestly, we just want to have fun. It's fun to have this all set up, and keeps you in the mood, like you said. Your experience on eating is a huge factor on just how much you enjoy
Whatever it
food
is
or
you're doing.
whatever you're doing. So, and speaking of food, we have a lot of fun recipes that we've developed, and
We do actually.
we've been cooking out here nonstop, which has been awesome. If you just did this and followed the menu, you would have an awesome time. And
You
we've
would.
had plenty of time to goof off and eat very well. I'll say this morning we did a biscuits and gravy, but it was our
Ooh.
body in the grave. I know, corny, but hey, it's part of the holiday. And it was basically, we made a biscuit man and then poured gravy over it, and we made this awesome cranberry pepper jelly.
Yep.
Oh, so
We did.
simple. You want this recipe, I promise you. And
Dude, all of these recipes that we've done, so far 8 that we've completed,
and those,
have been easy.
those pancakes with the blueberry syrup.
Jeez, dude, those I ate more than I should have.
And I'm not a big sweet breakfast person, or I'm really not big on sweets. I like every occasional.
Yeah.
But man, I was about to tear down all those pancakes with that syrup we made, and then the whipped cream we made.
Yeah, that whipped cream turned out really good. And then, like right at the very end, the little bit of nutmeg really set that on top.
Just dashed on top. Yeah, it was very folly. They were pumpkin pancakes.
Yeah.
With blueberry maple syrup that we made. Super simple. You could do it out at a campsite. You can do it at home.
You could. I was just thinking pun cakes. Like pun cakes.
Pun cakes, like pumpkins.
And it is a pun. So it's like punception right there. That's funny.
This guy. Yeah, and man, we're gonna make some blackened chicken tonight with
Blackened chicken.
what is it?
with-
Butternut squash mac and cheese.
Uh-huh.
Sounds really good. We got the chicken brining right now. But yeah, we're having a good time out here.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
We really are. And what's cool is here in a week or two, you're going to get to see all of these videos released.
that's right. Yeah, as soon as Mr. Postman gets them done,
Yeah.
they'll be out for you guys, and I hope you all enjoy them. And that means I have to do another dump on the website
Yeah.
of recipes, not that kind of dump. A recipe dump.
No, yeah, I think how many recipes we're going to have? We're going to have like, I don't know, maybe 10?
Yeah, 10 or 11, maybe a couple more. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's exciting.
It's very exciting.
We hope you all give them a try, and especially we want them out before the Halloween. I may try to get the recipes on the website.
Yeah, because if you go ahead and get them on the website,
Maybe I'll work on that.
yeah. Yeah. You'll see.
Yeah.
So,
If they're there or not, you'll know.
yeah.
So, but one of the recipes, and speaking of that,
It's time for the recipe of the week, where we break down one of our favorite recipes and give you guys all the details. So let's get cooking.
all right, yes, and our recipe of the week,
Dun, 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 dun.
as we were talking about earlier, it's our camp whipped cream. And I'm gonna say, I was a little dubious about this at first, but because, you know, being a classically trained chef, and I sometimes think a bowl and a whisk to whip up whipped cream.
The more traditional way.
But then I kept on, then we started thinking about, but at a campsite, then I gotta have a whisk. I'm gonna have to have a bowl, and preferred you like to chill your bowl for it to come together. There's just a lot of things. Then you gotta have something to put it in. So, I mean, at camping and even at home, the less dishes, the better.
Yep.
So we kind of took this technique and kind of played with it, and it worked great. And all you're gonna
It
need
did.
is a mason jar, a pint one, at least 2 cups, and then 1 cup of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then put the lid on, and then you shake it for about 4 or 5 minutes until you stop hearing
Yeah.
The
And you'll be able to tell too, because
Yeah.
whenever you're shaking it, like, you can feel the cream hitting the top and the bottom. And then once like it just feels like it's just nothing's going on in there,
it's
open it up and it's some thick whipped cream.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now, a little option, you can, and I think the next time we make it, instead of just dashing the nutmeg on top of the pancakes,
Put it on.
we're gonna put it in the whipped cream. So, you know, play around with it. Let us know what you think about that, but we're definitely gonna try it that way next time, and it's easy. And the best thing is, once you're done, it makes almost about 2 cups worth of whipped cream once it all aerates.
Yeah.
And we had leftover. You just screw the jar lid on, put it in your cooler.
And you're good.
Yeah.
It'll hold. I mean, shoot, it's even good for your house, dude.
Dude, yeah, I think that's the easiest way.
Like, because no matter what, it's less dishes and it's not any harder, because when you use a whisk in a bowl, you're still whisking like crazy. You still get tired.
Yeah, and it was a good early morning workout before
Yeah,
stuffing my face with pumpkin pancakes.
it was.
So, but speaking of that, why don't we go show you? So we're gonna make some whipped cream. All we're gonna do is take a mason jar, put a cup of cream in it, about a teaspoon of vanilla, and a tablespoon of powdered sugar, and then just shake until it becomes whipped cream. And hey, it's the morning, this is my morning workout. So yeah, I can eat more pancakes now. So let's get the cream. You just fill it. There's 1 cup.
Awesome. That's convenient.
Yes, it is. Put the cream aside, teaspoon of vanilla. I know I'm eyeballing. It's morning. Do I really want to find my measuring spoons?
Yeah, it's morning and it's breakfast. I mean, come on.
A tablespoon powdered sugar, not granulated. There we go. That's about a tablespoonish. Then throw on your old lid, make sure it's on good, and there we go. It'll take about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna do my morning workout. I'm tired. It's your turn. I'm starting to feel it burn. You want to turn? I don't want them to know you helped.
Oh, no, I cut all of you out.
All right, guys. Whew. Morning workout done. It wasn't that hard.
Check this out, dude.
That is
still holding together. Look at that.
Open it up.
Yeah. Let's get this bad boy opened. Come over here. See if you can look into there. Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it up and see that guy.
Wow.
This is
Look at that.
now that's some good whipped cream. Still good.
Yeah.
And we made that earlier today for breakfast.
We sure did.
I'll take a little try-skis. That's really good. I think that's even
I think that's better than a
better
whisk in
than
a
a
bowl.
whisk because it actually holds up pretty well.
Yeah. And that's a couple hours. That's literally a couple hours and it's still together like that. So I really think that technique is a winner.
Yeah. And then when you're done, your leftover, throw it in your cooler. It's good to go, man.
Yeah. And I think I would like to try doing a flavored whipped cream. Like you could put some jelly in one of those, or you could do some kind of like syrup
You totally
in
could.
there instead of powdered sugar, maybe. I don't know. We are the test kitchen.
That's right. We're going to try it out for sure. But since we're already over here, we're going to kind of show you around. All right. So we're going to show you guys around. We are in our kitchen. When we set up our kitchen, we like a nice little L kitchen. So we have our stove, and we're using our Camp Chef Mount Everest stove. And if you actually see, we have used the mess out of it. It works, still works great. And then we have a cutting board right here, nice large one, so we can prep. And on this is kind of our wash and secondary prep. We're getting ready to make something, but this is nice because Junior can be working here, I can be working here. It gives you more space, so 2 people or 3 people can be in the kitchen, and you know, it's just nice to have that kind of room. And these tables fold up, dude. Everything you see packs up and fits in the back of a Jeep Gladiator bed. So that's a small truck bed. All this packs up just fine, and it only takes about an hour to break down and set up.
That's the best part.
Yes.
Because it doesn't take so long to get set up.
It's also because we kind of plan some things too. So, I mean, that's an important thing. But at this wash station, we've tried several different wash tables. None of them we really liked. They were good, we liked them, but still weren't what we wanted. They're usually a little too small. The sinks are weird set up. So we went ahead and just built our own. We just took a bar sink, cut out the shape. It fits perfect within the supports. You can see it's got soap. And there's a drain that just runs out. And we have it draining into a pan so that we can catch the food and make sure when we're getting rid of water with food in it, it's not close to us. So critter control.
Exactly. And what's really cool is this little guy right there. That's what we're going to be using in our Chuck Galley.
Yes. So we have our on-demand water. And that's for filling things, washing hands. It's really nice. Plus we run our big hose for
Quick fill.
Yeah, it just clips down there. And a nice little drying rack. And then for some of our recipes, we're using our stove, well, an oven, our Camp Chef oven. And this guy's done really good. We made biscuits, croissants, mummy wrapped croissant things. So
yeah. And of course it's a camp oven, so it takes a little longer, but it does work.
It works great. So far, everything we've put through it, and this is not the first time we've used it. We used it at other campsites. We've roasted asparagus, tomatoes, and such. So far, we're putting through its paces, but yeah, usually have to add time to it.
Yeah.
It's not the most heat efficient.
No.
In the sense of like capturing it. It's not like a home oven. You gotta have a little tweak. So usually if it says 15 minutes, set a timer for 15, check it, and then start doing 2 to 5 minute intervals.
Yeah.
Until you kind of learn biscuits are gonna take 20 minutes, not 15 minutes.
Yep.
So
pretty much.
But moving on from the kitchen, of course, as you can see, we are decorated.
This is the view that we have from inside the kitchen.
Total workable space. It's as good as any home kitchen, guaranteed. We can feed 40 people out of this.
Yeah.
Or 2 people.
Easily.
So we're gonna leave the kitchen and go to the dining room.
Woohoo!
That's what we like on campsites. We try to zone them as a house plan. So we have a kitchen area. We have a living room, entertainment area, dining room area, and then bedroom area. And it's the best way to keep your camping organized. I learned that a long time ago. So here, nice little dining room. And dude, these plastic cloths, they cost nothing. You might as well just put them up instead of looking at an ugly table. Even if you don't use the table all the time, it still needs to be not an eyesore.
Exactly. And look at these little guys. They're hanging candles. They're spooky at night.
They're spooky for our Spooktacular Campout.
But I will say, some state parks don't have these nice metal, what do you call
Picnic tables.
nice metal picnic tables. But this one does.
And that's also why we always cover it, because if it's an older wood one, it's nice to cover them.
Yeah,
and it keeps it clean. It's easier to wipe off, and if raccoons jump on it, you can just wipe it off, disinfect it, and you're good to go.
A lot easier with a tablecloth.
So then we'll go over to the tent, which is obviously the bedroom, but we have ours set up as an office as well. And of course, we wanted it to little decorated, so it's kind of like our little haunted house.
Yeah. We usually sleep on one side and have a table on the other side with our charging stations and computer and all that stuff. Just like that.
And then onto our little living room where we sit, enjoy the fire, and roast marshmallows, drink beer, whatever. We read a book. I like to come out here in the morning, sit, have my coffee. This is obviously not the book I'm reading because it's my notepad, but for a visual, it is my book now.
So,
all right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us this week, and we hope you stay tuned for all the
spooky episodes soon to come.
So it's a lot of fun, and you know, just remember, get out there, plan. This is the perfect time to camp, even if you're not used to camping. The weather is about as perfect as you can get, so get outside and soak it in, and hey, take the time to decorate and have a great experience all around.
Exactly, make it worth it.
Cost-wise, this was less than going to a resort. I mean,
a lot less.
Yeah.
Don't say it like it was even close.
I mean,
there was a lot less.
$50 4 days, and I mean, come on, you can't beat that. And we're out in God's great beauty, enjoying life, eating, spending good quality time. That's why we love it. So
exactly, it is. And I think what we spent like $200 on food, and we've made a lot more food than we need for 2 people.
Yeah, it is true. Well, that's why we have 2 coolers. One is the leftover cooler.
So, it really is. Don't forget to comment, let us know what you think. Got any cool ideas for recipes, or if you got any cool techniques you want to let us know about, definitely tell us in the comments. Or go to our website and you can email us.
Yeah, outdoortestkitchen.org.
Yep.
And we'll have all these recipes up for you guys. So remember, keep camping and keep cooking.
Yeah.